Business Lexington is made possible with the support of Cornet IMS. 25 years of providing integrated marketing solutions to Kentucky's top businesses and organizations. Cornet-IMS.com.
Business and the arts have for so long held one another at arm's length, each suspicious of the other's motives. But now, as Christine Huskisson reports, these two worlds, so often at odds, are being bridged to their mutual benefit.
That's right, Tom, and the private sector is leading this important charge in Lexington. Businesses like the Lexington Diagnostic Center and the Lexington Real Estate Company are bridging the worlds of business and the arts. And with the placement of works in the public realm, their support is becoming very visible.
Well, I like artwork, and anybody that can come up with an idea of an upside-down octopus and put it out there for people to see. When I got visitors to come visit, I tell them to look for the red and black upside-down octopus.
I think that automatically abstract art has to be open for interpretation just because, you have a vision and a drive when you do a piece of work like this, but ultimately the viewer is going to get what they want to get out of it. The name of this sculpture is called Getting Back Up, and the basic premise behind it was a hospital patient as they get back up off the bed, so I kind of wanted to tie it back to the diagnostic center.
Well, I first put a piece of art inside my diagnostic center when I discovered the University of Kentucky Sculpture Department. I really liked that, but I didn't like the fact that you had to come in my building to see it. I think it's very important for the private sector and their building programs to have public art included in what they do. So I think we've got a responsibility if we're going to build buildings and put up signs and other things that are visible, that we ought to spend at least a fair amount of efforts in putting good public art that's not directly related to your business, but that's just there for aesthetics. I think it makes Lexington look so much more grown up.
Yeah, I'd like to see some more of it around town. It's a conversation thing for people, I think, that they talk about it and they make comments about it, and boy, that's ugly, and I like it. You can't satisfy everybody.
The reaction has been absolutely wonderful to the public art at Main and Rose. The most common comment that we get is thank you, thank you, thank you. And one of the things that's really neat is I think that our private sector historically has been scared. What is public art? What is appropriate to put downtown? I don't want to be the one to stick my neck out and take a chance. Well, frankly, we decided we'll be the people that take that chance. And thanks to artists like Rod Lindnar with his great lock and key piece, we got to be that developer that put progressive public art out there.
The public art anchors people's perception of the community, really. It makes it much more progressive and, much more vibrant, much more pedestrian friendly, really. There's more reasons to get out of your car and walk around downtown when there's, an attractive cityscape to interact with. I'm very encouraged with the amount of public art that's being developed for downtown. It's very exciting. We have a lot of working sculptors now. Erica Stryker's here, Gordon Gildersleeve, Jeff Smith, who did this piece outside.
It's more than just eye candy downtown. It's really becomes part of the fabric of the society down here. I was around after installation, and I had a guy come from the office across the street. And he said, boy, this corner used to be horrible. Now it's wonderful, you see? And that was the kind of response that I got from the man in the street, the people who were around there. And that's what public art does to a downtown. But until the city and the town fathers and the people with the financial backing get behind it here, it won't happen.
I would certainly invite all businesses and other people to think about public art and to think about beautifying our city. We have a great city. We're all very proud of it, and I think we ought to show our admiration for the city by dressing it up.
My focus is to make this town a better place, and I'm going to do that by putting public art in highly visible places, and we are going to spend money to do that.
I think Lexington it's a great small town, and we have, the ability to become like an excellent small town. We have everything that you could want here in this region, and to not market it and develop it as fully as we possibly can. It would be a shame.
Leaders like Phil Holoback and Dr. Privet are not only creating something of mutual benefit to local businesses and the arts, but also encouraging a much-needed conversation about the role that art will play in Lexington's future, something that will be of significant benefit to all of us in Kentucky. Reporting for Business Lexington, this is Chris Huskisson.